Hello, I'm Tiffany Parks, and this is A Bittersweet Moment with Katy Sewell.
Hello, this is The Bittersweet Life. I'm Katy Sewell, and this is your midweek Bittersweet Moment. Now, on Monday, we contemplated, what if we could go anywhere? What would we be looking for? What sort of place fits us the best? And I hope you enjoyed that episode, and I do hope that you write in to win one of the copies of that book, if it's something that you are contemplating. But today, I got to thinking about the question, what if you could do anything? What if you could reinvent yourself and have a second career after the first one? What would you do? I met a ballerina once who was too old to dance anymore. She just couldn't get hired. But she still wanted to do something physical. And she made an odd choice, I thought. Or maybe it was not so odd, given that she had a love of performing. She decided to go to stunt school to appear in the movies. I met her at stunt school along with a couple dozen other people who were there going out on a limb to learn how to pretend to punch each other. And the instructors were two of the funniest teachers I have ever witnessed. Their names were Greg Poljasic and Jeff Ish McCracken. On the day I visited stunt school, the students were learning how to safely kick each other in the groin, and Greg was demonstrating how to do it on Ish. Greg was also trying very hard not to swear because he wanted to make my tape safe for radio. And as you listen, I hope you enjoy how creative he is about it. I found it really delightful. Now, before all this, I never thought very hard about how stunt people came to be. But I learned that it is as much of a skill and an art form as ballet is. So I hope you enjoyed this little peek at what it's like to attend stunt school.
Ready for some groin kicks? No. All right. Look, here's how it goes. How many people are wearing cups? You didn't bring your cups? I'm kidding. You don't need cups. Nobody needs a cup. I'm joking. Look, here's the deal. Okay, the flat of the foot is going to hit our opponent on their tuchus. All right, I'm trying hard not to use foul language. Remember that I told you the foot naturally curves in toward my body, right? So that means, what's my target on Ish? His right cheek. No, it's the flat of my foot, guys. It is not the point of my toe, okay? Flat of my foot. He shows me where the target is, and I can feel it. And now I have somewhere to look. I got to look through his body, but I know that my target is right on the other side here, okay? And so I'm going to be looking at that spot and trying to come through his legs and hit that with my foot, okay? I'm working with my partner. He's going to do a couple things. One, he's going to take his hips and he is going to rotate them forward like this. This is a very, very safe technique to keep you all from being hit. Yesterday when I kicked Ish, I guess I clipped him just a little bit. But he wasn't ready. He didn't get his hips rotated forward fast enough. But look, he's standing here before you today with a smile on his face. Okay? It happens from time to time, especially when you don't pre-choreograph what you're going to do with your partner. Okay? But Ish and I have been working together for a long time, so I felt comfortable doing that. So it's his fault. Rotate your hips forward, okay? Number 2, you're going to go ahead and use both hands, whether you need it or not, to help block and grab up and pull up on your groovy ghoulies. Make sense? Okay. You're going to do that in this practice situation. In the middle of choreography, let go. In the middle of choreography, we're fighting. He's going to do something like he's just cocked his right hand back, like he's trying to do, look at the birdie, everybody. This is the magic trick. He's doing that so that nobody sees him open his legs and rotate his hips forward for me to kick him in the groin. I found my spot. Is that good?
Perfect.
We're talking. Left foot plant. How's that?
Dead on.
I'm just doing the same kick we just did to the stomach, to the butt. And we got to get this down to where we can cover some distance. Boom! And let him drop. That make sense? And remember, don't say boom. In slow motion, I'm running. And I've pointed my toe, and then I bring it to his buttocks. Make sense? Good. Okay. Reaction. Ish's life flashes before his eyes. Like large Marge, his eyes bug out of his head. Okay? And then from there, it's up to you. Drop to your knees, whatever. In all of the movies, how does the guy respond later on? He gets kicked and then he has a high-pitched voice. Yeah. Thank you. That doesn't actually happen. Okay, here's the tragedy. True story. Not long ago, a very simple acting exercise turned into tragedy when the girl pushed the guy as part of an acting exercise. No, the guy pushed the girl, and she was falling back, and she kicked him in the groin. Just clipped his testicle, and I was there, and he threw up instantly. And I was like, my goodness, what in the world? Less than 2 hours later, he was having surgery because she had split his testicle, all right? And that's awful. And that is the potential danger for any of this stuff, right? So safety obviously is paramount, but I just taught you a technique so that you don't have to worry about that. Ish, give me a shot. Back up. Back up and give me a shot. All right, I'm not wearing anything. I'm barely even rotating my hips up, okay? It is okay. Don't need to be afraid. But I do need you to be aware of what the reaction thing could be, all right? Just like when we were talking about punching, your teeth could come flying out and your nose could be broken. So when you're working on your reaction, think about what your reaction could be. This thing, isn't realistic. And then surgery is realistic. Okay? So I just want you to be aware of that. But anyway, any questions? I specifically would like the girls to pair up with a guy because that's how we portray this kick being done, right? I would like for the guys to kick the girls as well. Just so you know, fellas, if you kick a woman in the groin, she will drop just like you do. The pelvic bone can break. There's a heck of a lot of nerve endings. You can do some serious damage to a woman if you kick her in the groin, all right? Just be aware of that. We are not the only species susceptible to that, okay? If you get attacked by a woman that is whooping your behind, could be a good defense technique. I'm just saying. Okay? Any questions? All right, you ready to go? I need you at a 10, not a 2, all right? Look, relax, breathe. Clearly, it's okay. We're doing it. All right? Let's go.
So that's just a little peek at what it's like to attend stunt school and how some people choose to reinvent themselves. The students there had all kinds of former careers, from military experience to working retail. So what would you do? Maybe you don't want to go to stunt school, but what would you do if you could do anything? If you could learn anything? Or our question for Monday, where would you go if you could live anywhere? What would you be looking for? We would love to hear your stories. You can always write to us at bittersweetlifepodcast@gmail.com, and maybe we can share some of those stories on a future episode. And until next time, this is The Bittersweet Life. I'm Katy Sewell. Talk to you soon. Bye.